What's up guys, Rich Duper Bash back in the shop. Super excited to go over this new little ripper. Huge shout out to my local hobby shop in Rockland, California, Fast Track Hobbies. Absolutely had to grab one of these brand new Losi race inspired NASCAR RC race cars. This is a 1/12 scale, but it feels absolutely perfect in the hand. And this size is absolutely perfect for ripping around with your friends, your kids, pretty much everyone. In my opinion, this is the perfect size and scale for anybody interested in getting into the hobby. You'll see they got a shot of Ryan here on the side of the box. Check that out. How mean does that look? You'll see the price there. This is $179. It's based on the GROM chassis and internals. Just want to give you a quick shot of the box. I pulled the sleeve off. You'll see it comes with a controller, comes with a LiPo, the smart charger. There's going to be lots of potential upgrades online as well. Quick look at the specs. The length is 15.2 inches, width 6.8, height 4.3 inches, and wheelbase is 225 millimeters. Comes with independent suspension and oil-filled coilover shocks. Tough composite chassis designed for the big wreck. 2S LiPo with about 20 minutes of runtime. Enclosed all-wheel drive drivetrain with durable metal gears and the officially licensed Goodyear Eagle racing slicks. Love the carry-out handle. Basically, you can run right in the hobby shop and just take off with this sucker. You'll see I went with the number 12 Ryan Blaney. This Ford Mustang has awesome pop under the sun. You'll notice the Eagle Goodyear slicks, really awesome attention to detail and scale. The wheelbase is probably about an inch longer than the Typhon Grom. You'll see the Pennzoil and the great stuff from a top shot. Clearly a ton of attention to detail. You'll see from the front, the splitter probably has maybe a ½ inch of clearance. The suspension on this sucker is super tight front and rear. Quick look from the back, you'll notice they got a super trick and functional diffuser. Feeling the suspension, guys, this thing is definitely designed for speed. Gonna start her on 2S like she comes straight out of the box, but I definitely have plans to upgrade here soon. Again, guys, this is a full ready to run right out of the box. Comes with a little controller, comes with the batteries, the smart charger. You got all your instructions here in the manual. And then if you flip this over, there's plenty of parts to upgrade and just kind of fine tune the camber, the toe, and several other little tidbits. This is a huge boon for NASCAR fans and pretty much anybody interested in getting into the hobby. Again, being able to dial down the power on the controller is huge, especially if you're going to hand this over to a 3 or 4-year-old. These are good for about 20 miles an hour out of the box. Again, guys, there's several body combinations and drivers to pick from. Other than the low slung stance and really dialed suspension, first thing I notice is this body is actually pretty thick. It's got really nice wide body mounts for support. And then in the back, you got a really scale wing. Quick look under the hood, really nice splitter up front. This looks super reinforced with the foam. Super stout body mounts up front mounted to the tower. You'll notice they've got the nice little shocks in here. Definitely a little lower stance than the other Groms. And these slicks look absolutely awesome, guys. You'll see panning front to back. It's nice because it looks like they actually included an ESC mount in here. Again, this is a receiver ESC combo, and then you've got your brush motor in the rear. Really digging how they integrated the chassis to lock in the LiPo. You'll see from the back how the diffuser is locked in with a real big brace. You'll see they engineered some give on these Nerf bars. This thing is built really stout, guys. Definitely wouldn't want to slam a curb head on, but I bet you this sucker would take it. Quick look at the bottom, guys. This thing's built super stout, no question. Definitely engineered for speed and performance. Big hats off to both Losi and ARRMA for this. These little Goodyear slicks feel pretty grippy. I think they're going to have at least one, maybe 2 other options online. The guys at the hobby shop told me they're already thinking about starting a class for carpet racing with this little sucker. No question, you get a few of these together, guys, it'd be super fun just ripping around. Pretty certain this is the same brush motor that comes in the Typhon and the Mojave. It actually runs super efficient. Again, it's good for probably 20 plus miles an hour with stock gearing. I'm definitely seeing lots of room to go brushless, and I'm thinking I'll probably drop another Hobby Wing, the 4500 kV, and just run this baby on 3S. Here's a side-by-side next to my Typhon. You'll definitely notice the increase in wheelbase. Looks like the A-arms and links are just a little smaller than the Typhon. Just looking at this with the lid off, definitely reminds me of the Infraction. Pretty certain this sucker could get built up to do crazy speed passes. You'll see on the scale she comes in at 2 pounds, 1.1 ounces. That's about 5 ounces lighter than the Mojave. Here's a side-by-side with her next to my Typhon as well as the Mojave. Tried to line up my rear axles. You'll definitely notice the length in the wheelbase. Clearly she's a whole different animal, definitely designed for speed. Having beaten the snot out of my Grom-based rigs, this having the same kind of engineering and platform, I know it's going to take a hammering. My goal now is to convince some of my friends to go pick one of these suckers up. Can't wait to do some front yard racing, a little bit of bumping. Once again, awesome job by Horizon, Losi, and ARRMA. Truly hope this platform will get more people interested in our awesome hobby. Once again, huge shout out to the guys at Fast Track Hobbies for the awesome inventory. Definitely planning to get this little sucker out soon.